everybody, it's Shayna with Robinson Repurposing, and if you're new here, what I like to do is thrift flip, repurposed furniture, Dollar Tree DIYs, all that kind of stuff on a budget. So if you like that, definitely stick around, subscribe to my channel, and let's go ahead and get into today's video. Okay, so today I took some items from mostly Dollar Tree, but some are from Michael's, and I just painted them up and made them cute. And a lot of this stuff I put on my porch, so I'll show you guys here at the end how cute it all looks on my little spool table on my porch. Okay, so I just started out with some jars, and like I said there, I just painted, blow dry, paint, blow dry, and that's how I get these done. It takes 2 coats, and then I added a little bow, and then added some greenery, and that's all there was to it for both of these jars. And I used the color Vintage Duck Egg for the blue one and Buttercream for the cream one. Okay, so done with those. Like I said, stay tuned for the end here, and I'll show you everything on my porch all cute together. So then I just took this buttercream color again and painted the whole bottom half of this birdhouse that I got from Michael's, by the way, and it was $3 on their clearance because this was part of their like spring line. So I just thought this thing was so cute. And then I did paint the back of this because where it's at on my porch, you can kind of see the back of it a little bit. And like through the window, you probably can, like through the window in our house. Okay, and then I took brown, I think it was burnt umber, just acrylic paint, apple barrel. And I used my Dollar Tree brush and painted the roof of this thing. Okay, and as you can see, like I didn't really do full coverage. I just kind of dry brushed it thickly, I guess you could say, on there. Okay, and then for this hello sign, which I found at Dollar Tree and I was so excited about, I took the colors Vintage Duck Egg and painted the like outer part there, you know, blue, that blue color. And then I painted the whole thing on the front with buttercream. And I absolutely love how this ends up turning out. And then I also took like a little bit of brown paint at the end and just kind of dry brushed it across and distressed it. And like I said, I just love how this ends up turning out. And you could do any color, like on that outer part there. Okay, and then moving on to these little buckets. I just painted them white with cotton from Dixie. And I think it took 2 coats on these to get the coverage that I wanted for them. And I'm in our back patio area because I had these outside and I just decided it was a really nice night and my kids were playing. So I just decided to paint them out here on the picnic table and video while I was doing it. Multitasking. And this one here is from Dollar Tree. And that first one, I don't know where I got it, but it wasn't from Dollar Tree, obviously. But this one is. So if you want to do this, you could get the ones from Dollar Tree. Okay, and then I took my black caviar paint from Dixie Belle, and then I just did like, with my chip brush, I just took and kind of gave this like an old enamel look, but not even really that. I just kind of made the edges black and looked a little more distressed. But yeah, I just took it around, basically around the whole bottom, and then around the whole top, and then I just kind of made black marks in a few places just to make it look distressed. And then I did the same exact thing to the other one. And then I went ahead and sped this part white up so you could still see what I was doing, but you don't have to watch it all day. Okay, and then I wanted to show you guys, I have these little like lamb's ear plants. I don't know what they're called, but they spread. Obviously you can see how they like spread out of the flower bed. So I dug some of them up that were on the outside, and I'm gonna put those in the pot. And I put some dirt in here, but then I decided to move on to the front porch instead of like putting the flowers in there yet, or the plants are not really flowers. And then So anyway, what I did here was I put the buckets on the ladder and I screwed them down in, and then I put the dirt and the plants in. That way that the buckets were screwed down to this ladder, because everything I ever sit on this ladder seems to fall off. Like my signs and stuff always fall off. So yeah, anyway, I screwed the planters down, then put the dirt in, and then put the plants in. And I didn't drill any extra holes in the bottom because I figured the holes from the screw, I figured that hole would be sufficient enough for the water to drain out. So anyway, that's all I did there. Planted the plants. That's that lamb's ear, and then this top one is a little bit of a hosta that I also dug up out of the flower bed too. Okay, and then I just went ahead and screwed the top one in, and this one was a little thicker, so I had a lot more trouble with this one. So I ended up having to do this right here. I flipped it around, and I used my screw to just like poke holes in it. Like, this is not proper way to do anything. You should probably get a drill bit out and drill a hole in it, but I didn't do that. I just want to get it done. So anyway, poked those holes in there with my screws, and then drilled the screws down into that piece of wood. So that's all I did there. Okay, and then here's a final look at how the whole ladder turned out. I think it looks so cute. I just love it. I can't wait till those flowers get a little more thick and full, since they kind of were transplanted. But anyway, and then here's a look at the other stuff from earlier, the hello and the birdhouse and the jars. I also think all of that looks super cute, and I love how this birdhouse turned out. Okay, and very important, today's video is part of a little collaboration with 3 other awesome ladies on here. First and foremost is Missy with Crafty Cove. It's her birthday today, and we're doing this collaboration for her birthday. So after you watch my video, definitely head over to her channel and wish her a happy birthday, and I will have her link in my description box, and also Savannah's link and Emily's link. They are the other 2 in the collaboration today, so definitely go check everybody else out, and like I said, wish Missy a happy birthday. Okay, and then moving on to this jar, all I did here was paint this with buttercream paint like before, and then I took the little Dollar Tree rub-on greenery stickers, and I took the wreath one that's in the middle, and I applied it to this jar. I got this rub-on sticker a while back, and I've just been dying to use it because it's so super cute. But I couldn't figure out anything I wanted to use it on. I did use a little piece of it on something, I can't remember now, but yeah, it's so cute. And this part took a minute, but I just took my time and kept rubbing it on there, and I eventually got it. And then I took some greenery that I had on hand and stuck in there, but then I was like, no, that's way too much greenery. So I ended up going with like a yellowy white cream colored greenery that I had when I took pictures of this, which I think looks much cuter. And I also wrapped twine around the top just to, like, I was thinking, like, if I did use greenery in it, that would help break up the green. But like I said, I ended up using a cream-colored greenery from Dollar Tree in it anyway. Okay, and if you don't already, definitely go over to Instagram and follow me on there. I just recently started selling some of my crafts in a shop, and I share some of the behind-the-scenes pictures and stuff like that of that. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, definitely go over there and follow me on Instagram. Okay, and then these little coasters was just something that my grandma gave me. She didn't want them, she had them on hand. She's like, I bet you can make these cute. So anyway, I take some, well, first of all, I get them all painted up, which was actually a lot more tedious than I thought because of all the little nooks and crannies and sides and back and top. And anyway, got it all painted with like 2 coats. Okay, and if you see me swaying back and forth a lot in this, it's because I had Winston in the carrier as usual, and I was having to like rock him, so that's why I'm doing all that. Okay, and these coasters had some kind of writing on them that was like carved into the wood. So I ended up taking this cardstock paper from Hobby Lobby, and then I cut out a big enough piece to fit, and then Mod Podged these on there. Everybody knows how to Mod Podge, but anyway, so that's all I did to these. So I did the first layer of Mod Podge and then put the paper on and then did another layer of Mod Podge over top of that. And then I took some like 80 grit sandpaper and just kind of like sanded off the edges to where it basically just like cuts it off. And then I decided to take little half moon button plug things and make little legs on this little coaster stand, and I think this just turns out really cute. And I also take some of those Dollar Tree rub-ons and put those on there. And here's a look at how these two things turned out. I think they're super cute and simple. I probably put them on a tiered tray. And then this is a really simple DIY here. There's nothing to this, but I got this. I wanted to show you guys this blessed sign because I got this at Michael's for 99 cents. And compared to the Dollar Tree one, this is actually way bigger. So sometimes Michael's has some really cute deals too, sometimes. And then all I did was simply paint that black, and then I took some twine and I hot glued some twine in a strip along the front there, and then I hot glued a strip along the back. Okay, and here's a look at how it turned out. It's super adorable, and if you can see there, I have a little tag on it already to take to that shop I was talking about. Okay, and then here's the little home sign that Dollar Tree sells. And like I said, that blessed sign was from Michael's, but I also got some home signs from Michael's that were about the same size as the blessed. And they're way bigger than this little home, but I still think they're all cute. So anyway, I just paint this one all black as well. Okay, and then here's what makes this so cute. I took this little heart from Dollar Tree. It was out of a baggie of stuff I had, I think. And then I took a little button and put that right in the middle. And here's a look at how that turned out. And also you can see my tag on it because I have it ready to go as well. Okay, and as mentioned earlier, go check out Missy's channel, tell her happy birthday and all that. And then check out Savannah and Emily's channels as well. And as usual, thank you all so much for watching.